Hey friends, welcome back to my kitchen. It's day 19 of holiday baking month, and today we're making the cutest little treat that looks fancy but is so easy. What I love about this recipe is how fast it comes together. You only need a few basic ingredients and you get a dessert that feels special, looks stunning, and tastes like classic cherry pie in the perfect bite-sized form. So grab your apron, preheat the oven, and let's bake these beautiful bites of cherry goodness together. Today in the kitchen, I'm making mini cherry pie bites. I'm using the Sweet Lauren's puff pastry. This puff pastry is gluten-free and dairy-free. I'm going to take it out of the box, roll it out of the parchment paper. I'm using a 6-cup muffin pan, and I'm going to place the puff pastry on top of the muffin pan. Make sure it's somewhat even and then press lightly into the cups. Preheat the oven to 425 degrees. Using a pizza cutter, I'm slicing in between the muffin cups. For the filling, I'm using Lucky Leaf Premium Cherry Fruit Filling. This is gluten-free. I'm lifting each square carefully from where I cut the lines earlier with the pizza cutter. The pastry should separate easily, and then just separate that and then place it back into the muffin pan. Now that's all separated, I'm spooning in cherries into each cup. Depending on how much cherries you want into each one, you could just use 1 spoonful, or you could go back and add in a couple more spoonfuls to finish off the rest of the can. I've used up the entire can of the cherries. Now I'm going to take each section and pull up the corners and matching the corners into the middle. These are all pulled together and now they're ready to go into the oven. Bake these in the oven for 12 to 14 minutes. I've had these in the oven for 14 minutes. They're ready to now come out of the oven. I'm going to let these cool on a wire rack before serving. These have been cooling for about 10 minutes and now they're ready to serve. These little gems start with a simple puff pastry pressed gently into a muffin pan, then filled with that sweet, bright cherry filling. As they bake, the crust gets perfectly golden. The cherry filling bubbles up just a little around the edges, and then they come out looking adorable little holiday blooming flowers. A sprinkle of powdered sugar on top gives them that snowy, festive finish. These are super easy to make with few ingredients, and if you want to treat yourself to something sweet without making a full pie, this is the perfect dessert to make. A sweet little pocket of holiday cheer, cherry-filled, flaky, and dusted with powdered sugar perfection. If you love easy holiday desserts and gluten-free baking, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find the full recipe in the description box down below. Enjoy! Dinner is served. Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know if you made mini cherry pie bites. We'll see you next time in the kitchen.